as many families are already preparing for their summer road trips.
But is your vehicle ready for the ride too? Katia Guillaume spoke to a mechanic today who had some tips for travelers.
I did. Now, your entire family may be ready for a summer vacay, but if this baby isn't, then you may have to put your plans on hold, or you may have to put an unwanted dent in your wallet before you hit the highway.
This is our puppy dog, Lakota.
If you're anything like these travelers, then you may be hitting the highway for part of your summer vacation.
We probably do 4 or 5 weekends a year and then a week or 2 vacation here and there.
While Karen Jones, her partner, and her furry friends are headed to Lubbock from Oklahoma, these guys are a little further from home.
We both from Belgium, like Brussels, capital.
What are you guys doing here?
Traveling with a small RV across the U.S., Route 66.
But whether the trip starts in Los Angeles or Oklahoma, you want to make sure your car is ready for a road trip.
And the number one defense for, thermal protection is going to be your oil in the engine, checking to make sure your oil is full and the oil changes are done regularly. And then the cooling system, of course, that's its job to keep the engine cool.
We've run through a couple of issues, mechanical issues, normal ones, but in the middle of nowhere. Every detail counts.
And it doesn't matter if you're in a car or an RV.
You want to make sure that has coolant in it.
I want to make sure I'm not due for an oil change before I get back. I try to get that done a little early if I need to. I look at the tires to make sure they're in good condition because I don't want to have a blowout.
In the summertime, the surface temperature of the road is, and especially in North Texas, when it's 100 degrees outside, the blacktop is, a couple hundred degrees. So
Texoma Fleet and Auto Repair mechanic Adam Hallam-Smith says there's some tire maintenance you should do to keep your plans from going flat.
Look around the edge where your tread meets the sidewall, and you want to look for any cracks or anything like that. Same thing with between the tread.
Or simply insert a penny in between the tire threads, and if most of the Abraham Lincoln's head is covered, then you know you're good to go. So before you hit the road this summer, like Sebastian, Stefan, and Karen, be sure to follow these simple rules to make your summer vacay as smooth as possible. Now, a few more tips for you before you hit the road. You want to make sure you pack a few bottles of water. You never know when you will need that. Make sure your spare tire is in good shape. Now, you also want to make sure that you have some jumper cables. Now, in my car, I also have rope just in case I will need that for anything.
Yeah, you are beyond prepared there,
Yes,
Katia.
she is.
Yeah, good example there, right there in her own trunk. Thanks
Great
so
advice.
much.